First thing I want to do when I become president is to make sure I don't stay president.
Oh, how do you do that?
And nobody ever gets that liberty to stay president.
Why don't we change the modus operandi? We've understood that Museveni cannot be pushed out of power by, playing the right way. How about we do what he did in 1988?
How about we do the wrong thing?
That's what they're saying, basically.
As we speak now, I'm sure you've also heard rumors of senior generals under arrest. Why? Because they dared to speak sense to General Museveni's son. This is classical family rule, classical dictatorial rule, where the members of the ruling family are above the law and the law is under their feet.
One question about you talked about security agencies, and what came to my mind is the commander of our defense forces. He's made unbelievable threats against your life, and many people believe him. We don't actually take his words for granted. He's done it. I mean, he abducted one of our own, Eddie Mutwe, tortured him, gloated about the same on social media. Aren't you afraid that this is going to be done to you? We saw what they did to you last time.
Concerned? Yes, I am. Scared? No, I am not. He is scared. I am not. I am not, because I know what can happen. And my greatest prayer is a serenity prayer. I ask God to give me the courage to change things that I cannot. And I can do that.
Yeah.
What I can't change, I don't sulk about it. I know that our nation is under capture. Everybody knows. Every institution, the police, the military, as we speak now, I'm sure you've also heard rumors of senior generals under arrest. Why? Because they dared to speak sense to General Museveni's son. This is classical family rule, classical dictatorial rule, where the members of the ruling family are above the law and the law is under their feet, and they can do all that they want. Only that it's unprecedented in the entire world for a current head of the military to do all manner of thoughtless things, for lack of a better word. I mean, objectifying women, using foul language, disrespecting and despising the institutions of state, despising the parliament and calling MPs clowns, despising the Supreme Court and calling the Supreme Court judges as calling them clowns with wigs, attacking people, threatening violence, and indeed delivering on the same, like you saw. It is unprecedented for somebody to be abducted by the military, and the head of the military, whether in a drunken stupor or not, takes pride in that, boasts about that, and tweets, shares on the internet pictures of a naked Ugandan who is missing. And then the police spokesperson comes up and says, oh, my boss said something about that, I'm not responding that. It's not that these people are not educated. These police people are educated. The police spokesperson is educated. They know how things work in the rule of law. The police officers are the moral and legal enforcers of the law. But they cannot even speak for the law. Why? Because we are under what they call complete state capture. This, is it a bad thing for us? Of course it's terrible for the nation. But for our struggle, it continues to help us. I mean, how many interviews would it take me to convince you about what is happening in Uganda? They're doing it for us.
Yep.
We in the Buganda culture, we say there's a spirit or a man called Wanika, which will pull you up and make you speak all that you've been hiding. I think the English people call it a Freudian slip.
Exactly, yeah. Freudian slip.